Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Layla and this is Layla Crochet. Hi! I can't believe that we're getting into winter already. What is that about? It is currently 25 to 2. That was my dog. She's doing like a big sigh. She's had a very difficult day of sleeping. Yeah, it's 25 to 2 and it's already going dark outside. What is that about? So in the theme of it being winter, we're coming into those colder months, I thought that I would do a video on 40 winter pattern ideas for you. And yeah, let's just get into it. So as always, I have a Pinterest board which I will be getting up now. If you were here for my Halloween video, I've not sorted this out. Yeah, so I will have the Pinterest board linked in the description down below. It will be in the order of, roughly the order of how I'm listing through all of the patterns, and then you can go look at them a bit better and also just get the pattern. First of all, we're going with the wearables. I think this is really important in the winter because it gets cold. The first pattern that we have is by My Crochet Space, and it's these ridged crochet fingerless gloves. And I just love these. I like fingerless gloves because you can use your phone a bit easier with them. I know you could buy the ones with like the special screen thing. I've got a pair of those. But I just really like these because you can make them in any colour. And I also think if you're leaning more towards Christmas, that would make a really, really good gift for someone. Next we have this granny square, beginner friendly scarf by Treasury Blog, and I have just made, or I've started making a granny square scarf, and it was before I found this pattern, and I was like, oh my god, that's great, I can just share this pattern, because it's just a great, you can make like a scrap yarn project out of this. Again, any colour that you want. I'll put a picture of mine on the screen. It's not weaved in yet. Bought this really cool weaving tool that I want to try with it. Yeah, you can just do it any colour scheme. I do really like these pinks though. I'm not usually a pink girly, but this one looks really nice. Next we have some more gloves. This is a paid for pattern. It's £5.99 by Anna D on Ravelry, and it's the flower fingerless mitts. And again, I think this flower is so pretty, and once again you can use it any kind of yarn that you want, but I really like how they've used this. It looks like it's like a variegated yarn. I really like that because you could just make some really, really pretty flowers. Then I found these Snowdrops mittens by Left in Knots, sorry. And these are so pretty in this colour, in the blues. I can see obviously why they call them snowdrops. But I thought that I would just put in like an actual glove rather than just fingerless. I really like the stitch that this uses. They're so pretty. Next up, from the turtle trunk, we have these socks, Country Cottage socks crochet pattern, and I love how these are done in like a Santa style, but again, you could just use any two colours and they would make a really, really nice gift for someone. Especially, like, I just feel like they would be so cosy and like a really thick yarn. Hey Hey Crochet has this cozy granny square pattern. It's a free pattern and it's just a load of basic granny squares that you put into a cardigan. And I just really like this because, like I said earlier, it's getting colder, you want to wrap up warm, you have a nice cardigan for yourself. And speaking of keeping yourself warm, you're going to want a hat. So this quick gift crochet slouch hat, this has a tutorial and a video, so if you aren't so great on reading patterns, if you're better on videos, this would be perfect for you. And I also think that this would be like a really great market make because of it being so quick to make up. This Juno Chunky Shrug by Stitch and Hustle, I love this. It looks so cozy and thick and warm, and again you can make it in any colour to fit your style, fit whoever you're making it for. I really, really do love this one. The Maisha Velvet Sweatshirt Sweater. Now this one intrigued me because I never thought about making a wearable out of velvet yarn because I always use it for amigurumi, But this is by One Dog Waff. One Dog Waff. This is by One Dog. This is by One Dog Woof. And yeah, I just really like the idea of using velvet yarn because, of course, it would be so soft and cozy and it would be warm. But I just never, I don't know, I just had a bit of a moment with that one. Next up, we have this really, really cute snowflake cardigan tutorial, and it's beginner friendly. It's by Crochet Everything. And I really love the red that they've used. I think that's more on like the Christmassy side. But imagine this in like a pale blue. I feel like that would be super, super cute. Then we have another scarf. I put this one in case you're not like a granny square fan. Because I'm learning recently that some people just hate granny squares, and that's fine. So this is by the Loophole Fox. It's just the easy crochet scarf, super sized and colour blocked. So again, you could use like bits of wool that you've got left over. If you bought that nice ball of wool and you don't know what to do with it, you can use it for this. This 1 hour beanie, again, great market make, great like gift idea. It's the DIY crochet hat, Jenna beanie by Crochet Dreams. I'm having a really hard time to talk today, aren't I? This takes 1 hour, and then it says that she has a scarf pattern that's a 1.5 hour crochet scarf, so you can make like a matching hat and scarf gift set, hat, you know, to sell at markets or to give to somebody. And I really love the little fluffy pom-pom on the top. I just think that's really cute. This balaclava I found today, like right before I was about to film, and I thought I need to put that in my pattern video. It's by All Crafts, and I just think, especially if you live somewhere like me in England, and it does get so cold, it gets so cold. I hate the cold. Let me know down below if you're the same. I cannot stand cold weather. I'm a sun bunny for sure. So this will be perfect because it just wraps up like your whole face. You know that horrible feeling, you know, when your nose is cold and your face is cold and you just stood there and you're like this. Do you know what I mean though? Yeah, I just thought that would be perfect for that kind of situation. Next up we have this Dreamcatcher Cardi from Ned and Mimi. This is going to be on my list to make next year because it's so pretty and you just start it from a square. And I just think that's like, sometimes when people come up with these like wearable ideas, when I look at the pattern, I'm like, that's so obvious, that's so easy, but I would never ever think about doing it myself. So yeah, I really love this, and again in just any colour, but I do really like this cream. I would make mine in black though, because if you've been here before, you know I wear all black all the time. Next I found this moss garden sweater pattern by Night Moon Studio Shop on Etsy. It's currently on sale. I don't know whether that sale, how long, sale ends in 2 days, so this video is going up on Sunday, so it might still be on sale by the time this video is up, I'm not sure. But it's originally £8.64, and again I just think this looks so cozy, and I love this in the red. Beautiful. Oh, there we go. That's for me, the dark version. But yeah, again, like, I love how all of these wearables are just totally customizable for whatever colour you want to make them in. Then we have this. I thought this was amazing. It's called the Cozy Bean Collection, and it's by the Knotted Nest Shop. It's £9.73, but you get a hat, scarf, hairband and glove pattern, so you can make them all matching. So you could, again, gift sets to sell at markets, gift sets for a friend, or just for yourself, so you're all matchy. Of course, I spoke about my dog earlier, could not do a wearables section without a little wearable for your dog. And you know what? You could make yourself a matching hat. You could take one of the hat patterns in a colour and then make your dog a matching jumper. That's what I would do. This is on the Yarnspirations website. It's free red heart cowl neck crochet dog coat pattern. So this as well, you could, because it's in the red heart yarn, it's super like budget friendly. The pattern's free and the yarn is really cheap. So yeah, I just wanted to include something for the little doggies. And then finally on the wearables, we have this free Ravelry pattern. It's a pixel cowl by, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I'm going to mess this up. Svetlana Kokina. Did I say that right? But I just thought this was really, really pretty, and I like a good cowl. You know, actually, I have like one of those infinity scarves, and again, it's a bit like the balaclava, you can just properly wrap yourself up in it. So the next section's a bit of like a random one, a bit weird, but I have 3 just snowflake patterns. I don't know how else to categorise them. But the first one is this blizzard warning hexagon pattern by Every Trick on the Hook. And I feel like you could just make a bunch of these, put them to a cardigan, to a blanket. I think it would make a really nice blanket. You could also use them as like appliques to put on something. And then following that is just a different version, craftinghappiness.com. Free crochet granny snowflake hexagon pattern, and this one looks really, really easy, and you can see from the photo that they have like just different colour variations. So again, you can make a blanket, cardigan, scarf, jumper, anything like that really. And then we also have this crochet pattern tea light holder, Let It Snow, also by Elk Eda Design. That's £3.7. I just thought this was really pretty, make a nice little bunch of decorations during the festive period. Obviously put electric tea lights in there, don't put real ones in, you don't want any fires. And then finally on the snowflake front we have this crochet pattern for snowflake Neve by Elk Eda Design. It's £3.7 on Etsy, and I just thought this would make like a nice applique or Christmas hanging decoration, you know, if you're not too like overly into your Christmas but you want something just a bit nice and wintry. I just thought that would be nice. So next we have like the homeware, but it's just cushions and blankets. So this first pattern is on Lovecrafts. It's £7.80. It's by Kate E, and it's just these little festive houses with a little snow. I just thought this was really cute, and again, like you could make this in any kind of colour to match your scheme in your house. Then by the Crochet Crowd we have this Study of Snow blanket, and this is so pretty. Like this is so beyond my level of crochet, but if you're really, really good at making blankets like this, I just thought that this would look so beautiful. It'd be one of those where it's like, you know, someone comes around and you just have it casually laid out on your settee, and then they're like, oh, I love your blanket, and you just be like, made that, thank you. Do you know? Do you get me? And then to match that, or kind of match that, I found this Christmas crochet pillow pattern snowflake by Seacliff Cottage. It just looks like a bunch of bubble stitches to make the snowflake, but I thought it was really, really cute, and that's £4.87. We can't have winter without a bit of plaid, can we? So, sorry, I'm sat like really hunched over. This is on the Calista Faye Creative website. It's £4, and yeah, it's just a plaid blanket. Again, you can make it in any colour, design. They've got the picture of it out on the bed, and I think that looks really, really nice. This blanket pattern by Seacliff Cottage, Christmas crochet blanket pattern. I've just realised this is actually the one that matches the cushion. Yeah. So yeah, it matches that snowflake cushion. Again, it's just a blanket with loads of bobble stitches on it. There's like different snowflakes. But once again, it's one of those, you can have your cushions and your blanket out and then just show off that you made all of these. The next snowflake blanket, I really, really love this. I really, really love this. But I think it might be a bit beyond my skill level. It's the Dusty Snowflake Throw. It's a free pattern from Yarnspirations. Again, I really love the blue on this, but you could just do any kind of colour and it's going to look super pretty. Made by Anita Crochet has this Cozy Winter Wishes blanket pattern. It's £5.90, and I just adore this. And they've done it in like a beigey brown scheme to obviously fit their aesthetic, but again, in any colour, I just feel like this is gonna look so nice. And then finally, on the homeware, blankets, etc., we have this Let It Snow blanket. It's £5.80 from Brianna K Designs, and yeah, I just think this looks really cute, and I love this setup photo with the Christmas tree in the background. It just looks very cozy. Of course, would not be a pattern inspiration video from me if we did not have some amigurumi in there. So first of all, we have this amigurumi Christmas snowman by Fable Crochet Toys, and it's £5.63, and I just love this, the little ball in the middle that they put the pom-poms and glitter in. I just think that's so cute. And then we have Lulu the penguin. She's a cute little girly. This is £6.13 by Funny Stitch. I love her. I love her little hat and her scarf. I really love this yellow version. She's adorable, and she's got these little eyelashes as well. She's so cute. This next one has my heart as well. This is the PDF pattern Winter Dragon by Mary Abbey 986, and I just love the fur on this. I've never worked with fairy yarn. I'm a bit scared to, but if I ever was going to work with fairy yarn, it would be to make this dragon. Then we have Parker the Polar Bear by Yarn Society, and this is a free pattern, and Parker is just adorable. He has his little scarf on, which I feel like his scarf would be really great for using up those tiny bits of scrap yarn that you have, and he would be a really good market make, I think. This Crispin the Snowman by Crystallized Designs. Adorable. I love him. I love this picture of him just like in the snow, just hello. But I also really love he's got hat, scarf and gloves, so you could make this in any colour that you want and he's gonna look adorable. And talking of hats and scarves on amigurumi, apronbasket.com has this crochet winter plush bunny. So adorable, and I love this purple one. Purple is my favourite colour, so there's the first photo where he's got the purple hat and scarf. Love that, and I love his little bobble on his head. Adorable. And finally, what would a winter pattern be without having some mug cozies? Because it's getting cold, we're all going to be having our little cups. So I found 3 for you. I've got this one. It's £5.06 on sale. Oh, it's on sale at the moment. It's £6.32. It's by Lakeside Loops, and it's this crochet pattern Linden Coffee Cozy Sleeve. Includes 12 original silhouettes and alphabet. So there's a couple here, like they've got an anchor and a boat. They're not so like wintry themed, but then that's perfect if you're not looking for like a seasonal idea. Obviously they've then got the alphabet, that great market make. You could have, you know, an array of different letters for people to buy. But then they also have this tree, the snow, I love the snowflakes, and a reindeer as well, so that's more on the wintry side for you. Kirsten Holloway Designs has this crochet mug cozy with button, and there's 3 different designs, and you know, I said earlier I'm not really a pink girly. These are so pretty. These are so pretty. I really love the snowflake one with the greys and just that hint of pink. I love that, and I just think if you're slightly more on the girly side, or you have someone that's more girly, it's just a really great idea for them. And then finally, the last one, the last dandelion. We have this Heart Spun by Wendy pattern, which is an ice crystal and snowflake cozy, and I love whatever yarn this is because it's so pretty. Kind of reminds me of the Northern Lights, which is perfect for like winter, and yeah, you just have the little snowflake applique on there, and I just think that's really cute. And that's on Etsy for £3.89. We did it! 40 patterns for the winter to keep you busy, especially now we can't really go outside. We can't be sitting in the pub garden anymore. We're going to sit inside. We're in our granny era of crocheting. I'm always in my era of crocheting, even when I'm outside. But yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. That would be great. And maybe hit that subscribe button. That would also be very nice. And I'll see you next one.